See? Truck, cart, something on the golf course right now. See if he can come up closer. Maybe I can get his attention. Good, he's coming up closer. But this may be the record if he comes to talk. Hello?
Hi there.
Raccoons were just here.
Pardon me?
The raccoons were just here. The raccoons were just here.
On your side?
They came from the golf course. They come through right here. They used to come through here, but the homeowner patched this up a bit. So now, see where it's not anchored into the ground? They come up over there. But because they're so used to coming this way, they'll come and they'll walk this wall. But I just had a homeowner come over to my house and say they were right. They were out. They're out early tonight. They were out about 10 last night.
More than one? A family?
Yes. At least 2, she said. But I've got video of 5 and 7 of them at a time. We caught 4 here ourselves. 2 on this property and 2 on the property next door.
How'd you catch them?
Cages, cat cages, and then used
really?
tuna as bait. One was really too big for the cage. It was really tight because it's not a raccoon cage, and it was a big raccoon. But once they come out, they kind of have the same patterns. And I'm telling you, those things, they can be really big, but they squeeze through the smallest of spaces. We had at least a 30-pound raccoon, and it squeezed. I don't know if you know what lattice work looks like, but it's like the diamond shape, only it's wood. It squeezed right through the lattice, and you'd never believe that something that big could fit through it. But I videoed it, so I know it did. We are trying to get the golf course to fix this fence because we've even got footage of coyotes.
Oh, they're here. I've only been here 3 nights and we've seen them.
Yeah.
Packs of them.
There's
5, 6 together.
packs.
Someone's talking about that for sure.
Do you see rabbits? Because I stopped seeing rabbits and I thought maybe the coyotes got them.
There's a pumping station. I don't know if you see it during the day. Just a building by the.
No, I haven't seen it yet. But they went. You just saw them?
Yeah, they just came.
Oh, that's nice. That means they're behind me. He's only been here three nights, you said? And you've already seen a pack of coyotes?
Pack of coyotes, and there's 8 or 10 rabbits over there by the.
Listen,
Huh?
give him the thing. Give him the flashlight.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He saw a pack of coyotes. We've got them on video, and they're keeping the homeowners up because they're making these calls, and we actually
The big one.
they're big.
Yes.
We actually saw and heard what they did is they have a female coyote yelp like it's wounded, and then animals will come to the golf course trying to see, what it is, or maybe to eat it or whatever, and then all the males come out and attack it.
Yeah, really?
They're pretty smart. Raccoons and these coyotes are pretty smart. Aren't you afraid being by yourself with all these coyotes?
They're usually not aggressive. Not supposed to be.
Well, If they're hungry, to me, or if they're protecting babies, I don't know. I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then any animal will attack you then.
I know when the raccoons have babies the first of the year, so they shouldn't have any real young ones right now. But I don't know when the coyotes give
I
birth.
don't know if they. I just saw them.
You just saw them, so they're probably behind us right now. Were they in Roger's yard or hers?
They came to the Rogers house.
They came through this. See, now that this is blocked, they're going through this area right here. And, you know, I don't know if you saw the news, but they had a whole segment about how safety and health issue from the raccoons, because they're not only carriers of rabies, but their poop has roundworm, and that could be deadly to humans. So they had a whole segment on the news about it, and we're like dealing with it and have been for months now, constantly. And this park's been here for years and years. And every so often in the summer you'll see a few, you know, not very often. But now it's like all the time, before trash days, the day of trash day. Now our trash day is until what, Monday?
Yeah.
And they're out last night, they're out tonight. So I mean, now they're not even being predictable on the days that they're coming. Now they're just coming anytime. They're here in the park more than they're not. And we've had homeowners miss their day, miss work because they couldn't come out of their house because the raccoons were on the porch.
Ooh.
I mean, it's gotten scary, but I don't know. I think you're pretty friggin' brave to be out there when you know there's packs of coyotes out there.
I watch the Chicago news every day. Their lunchtime news on the channel we get out here, just to keep up with the sports.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah. And yesterday, Friday, some little kid, 3-year-old kid, went to thought was a dog, with fruit bar or something. It was a coyote. Took out half its cheek.
Oh my God.
In the city of Chicago.
Oh my God.
I mean, they've had deer run down the streets that just
Well,
got so disoriented.
somebody around here got bit by like 5 coyotes. I think it was that they were trying to protect their pet. The coyotes had gotten their pet, and they were trying to save their pet, and it was a guy ended up getting bit by 5 of them. That made the news. Now I know the raccoons. I think the raccoons come from. They follow the wash, and the wash goes behind. You know the Target up here and the Kohl's. The wash goes from there. I don't know from there where it goes beyond that, but I know it comes from there, and they follow that. But where are the coyotes coming from? From the mountain or something?
It's not that far away. And with all the construction that going on, they're just being chased out of their habitat.
And I think that's it, because
That's why they're so unpredictable.
we have never seen it like this ever before. And our park is over 30 years old. We have never been besieged by raccoons like this. We've never had coyotes like this. We even had a picture of a coyote on our security camera in front of our office. Now that was last summer. This summer we've gotten a bunch of them right here. They have actually come to the fence and tried to bite animals through the fencing. So we're a little worried about this fencing, because if it falls, then the coyotes are going to be able to get through easily.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about raccoons attacking me than a coyote.
Well, we definitely are worried about the raccoons because they're in numbers. I mean, I was filming and there were 5 that I saw, and if you see some, then there's probably some, like right now he saw them come this way, so there's probably some behind me, but they're hearing something, so they're not coming out. But when you see that many, and then I talked to someone at Mead's Hardware, and he said that they attack animals, and he said that they attacked this one cat, and it wasn't like what you think where they attack and they bit. There was just so many of them, they got on top and smothered it. They smothered the cat. And I saw them about to attack one of the cats here in the cul-de-sac, and I stopped them. But I didn't realize that's what they do. I thought they bit and attacked, because their teeth I saw when it growled was like this big. But Apparently they smother. Did you see where they went? So they could still be behind me?
Well, good luck.
Thanks, you good luck. I'm dealing with raccoons, you're dealing with more coyotes, it seems like.
Hopefully they're afraid of all the noise.
I know we've shined our light on them. They don't seem to be afraid of the light.
No, they're used to it now. They're just part of the neighborhood.
And you know what? The coyotes have down you guys is when you're working and not. Because the other night we had them at 7:30, and they were out. And then at 8:30, you guys were working on the golf course. You couldn't see them. Then after you guys stopped working, they came back out again. And they've got perfect coloring for the tumbleweeds too. They blend right in with these weeds here. Well, you have a good and a safe night.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to...
Here. I don't know where they went.